What's good, y'all? Dr.Trehunna. Now, here's a quick tip that you can start utilizing every single time you're on vacation. That way, you're not gaining a whole lot of crazy weight. All right? Thank you, boss man.
Online.
Thank you, man. So, when people go on vacation, they experience like a 5 to 10 pound weight gain throughout the course of about 5 to 7 days. Why? Because when we go on vacation, we literally prioritize or evolve everything around food. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to you a little analogy that I explain to all my diamond clients. That way, when they go on vacation, they know the things that they need to look out for. That way, you're not just gaining a whole lot of crazy weight on vacation, right? So, as you can see, I'm at breakfast. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Now, ironically, on the average day, when I'm back into the United States, I'm only eating from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock on an average day. But I'm living my best life. It is vacation, so I extended my window. So keep in mind, there's nothing magical about the window. It's about what you decide on eating throughout the whole course of the day. And you just realize that, oh, I don't need X amount of food all damn day, or I don't need to revolve my day around food, just in general, because I'm not going to be hungry, right? I'm not even hungry right now, but I'm eating. But I chose to eat this. So I got an omelet, I got spinach in it, I got bacon in it, I got turkey breast in it, and chorizo, right? So I got a protein-based meal, and as you can see, I'm not drinking a mimosa, right? I'm drinking a water with lemon. And as you can see, in Panama, a lemon is a lime, all right? Now, here's an analogy that I explain to all my diamond clients. Think of carbs like a budget, right? Or like an allowance. So let's say every single day you start off with, or every single week, every Monday, you start with about $200, right? Which means what? That $200 is supposed to last you throughout the whole accumulation or throughout the whole entire week. Now, let's say some people like to spend a lot of money, right? And some people like to save money and they want to kind of have more fun over the course of the weekend. I literally fall in that category. I can literally save my money and then on the weekend, I'm balling out. So, once again, let's say we have $200. Now, if you spend about $30 every single day, right, out the 7-day week, that means on Sunday, right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you spending $30, you only have $180, or you spent $180, so you got $20 left. You can't even spend a full 30, because if you do spend that full 30, then guess what? Now you're in a deficit, which means what? So let's say you go into a bank, right? You have $200, right? You spend $210, even though you only had $200 in your bank account. That means you overdrafted, which means what? Now you got to pay $30 extra because you overdrafted. You didn't even have the funds to make this purchase, right? So the same thing applies with carbs in the human body. When it comes to carbs, your body can only hold a certain amount of carbs, right? And then after you go past this number, it's going to start gaining weight. Why? The whole purpose of a carb in general is to help your body gain weight in the first place, all right? So let's say what I like to do is I like to spend about $20 every single day. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That means on Friday, I can spend $100, right? So I can go 50 on Saturday and 50 on Sunday, which means what? If I want to have that margarita, or I want to have that mimosa, or I want to have that rice, or I want to have the potatoes, I got the allowance to do so, because I still got 100, because I didn't spend a whole lot of money or ate a lot of carbs throughout the course of Monday through Friday, versus somebody like the average person who, oh, I want to have some rice every single day. I want some potatoes every single day, right? Or I want a mimosa here and there or a drink, right? So because they're doing that and they're spending more carbs or they're consuming more carbs throughout the day, they can't wild out over the course of the weekend. But ironically, if you look at our lifestyles, we are people that likes to live our life over the course of the weekend. So that's when the spillover happens. People usually gain weight over the course of the weekend because you still was incorporating some of the carbs that you wanted throughout the course of the week too. Simple. All right. So what I like to do is I like to eat low carb Monday through Friday. That way, Saturday and Sunday, if I want to live my life, if I want to go ahead and have that mimosa or that real margarita or that real coconut rice and etc., like they have in Panama, I'm going to allow myself to do so. All right. Very last tip that I want to let y'all know, never have 2 bad meals back to back, which means what? So I'm having an omelet right now. This is a protein-based meal. I'm good. Which means what? Later during the day, because I'm saving my carbs up for later, or I'm saving my budget up, now later, if I do decide to have some rice or some potatoes, I can have that, all right? So I don't have any real carbs in my very first meal. So because I don't have any real carbs for my very first meal, that means later during the day, I can have a little bit more carbs because I didn't have any as my very first meal. So let's say my very second meal, I still choose to have a low carb meal. That means later during the day, if I want some lobster mac and cheese on vacation, I can do that. Where people go wrong is on breakfast, as you can see, They got the little cereal out right there. They got some like muffins and bagels and stuff over there. People have carb or high glycemic carbs or a lot of carbs at their very first meal, because when you think about breakfast, majority of breakfast foods is carb-based, right? So they have a carb-based meal as their very first meal, probably went along with a drink. Why? Because you're on vacation. Then they have a carb-based meal as their second meal, right? Why? Because you're on vacation and all the carb-based foods taste the best. And then they have a carb-based meal later during the day. And then they might have some dessert. So because you're having carbs about 4 to 5 times a day, and not just the spinach, because I have carbs right here, which is spinach, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the foods or processed foods or the refined carbohydrates. Now your body, you're just putting your body in a storage state all day long, because carbs tell your body to store. So if you put your body in a storage state all day long, then guess what? Your body's gonna store. And guess what? That's why you gain about 5 pounds or 7 pounds throughout the course of a 4 to 5 day vacation. Why? Because you've been telling your body to store all damn day. You're having the drinks in between your meals. You're having a cookie at night, or you're having some ice cream or gelato at night, like I did last night, snitching on myself, right? But because I understand how the human body works, I'm not gonna start my day off having a whole lot of carbs. It's that simple. All right. Well, hopefully y'all learned something today. This is how you cheat smarter on vacation. That way you're not gaining a whole bunch of weight. And that's your reset tip of the day. It's not helping say snatch all the time. No, it's summertime, okay? Look at carbs like a budget. You only have X amount of money for one course of the day. So make sure you don't overdraft. Because if you overdraft, you're going to gain weight. That's what overdrafting means when it comes to the human body. Cool? Talk to you soon. So, as you can see, right, got a whole lot of other stuff. A whole lot of carb-based things. Now, where do people usually go wrong on vacation? Once again, you're just eating just to eat. You're not putting no thought in what you're going to eat. You just go ahead and grab stuff. You say, oh, I didn't have an orange in a little minute. Let me just get some oranges. Let me go ahead and get some grapes. Let me get some pineapples, right? Because these things are quote-unquote healthy. And then what you do is you come get some juice. And you see all the display of bread, you know? So these are the main reasons why people usually go wrong on vacation, because you're just eating a lot of things, especially for breakfast, that is carb-based, right? Everything that lady just showed you, other than the bacon and the eggs, is carb-based. So that's why I went ahead to the omelet station. And now because I started my day off with an omelet, I'm going to be a little bit more satiated, right? Because the most satiated macronutrients is proteins and fats. And I'm going to be good to go, which means what? I'm not going to be as hungry and I'm going to be good. And I'm eating what I still want, you know? So you just got to ultimately cheat smart and put more thought in what you're going to eat throughout the entire day versus you being on vacation. You just living your life and you use that as an excuse. And then you get mad as hell when you come back to the mainland and you're 7 pounds heavier. But that's what you told your body to do, gain weight, all right? So put more thought into your meal choices and you'll be good.